that the hills might sing. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like the chime that flies from a church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way, to sing through the night like a lark that is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more. Dixit Dominus Domino meo, sede ad extris meis. Dona bona vivificus tuos, scapellum pedum tuorum. Gloria Patri et Filio, et Spiritui Sancto. Sic ut erat in principio et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen. Ex mirabilis et triumphator nobilis, dulcedo ineffabilis, totus esti terabilis, totus esti terabilis. Alleluia, 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 I think we should be pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, there's no doubt about Ermengarde. The religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious, Sister Bertha. There's Christina and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, there should be no doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha. Reverend Mother, I brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the Mathenses and the mistress of the Pastorants,
don't see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stairs.
And underneath her wimple she has curlers in her hair.
I've even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel,
But her penitence is real.
she's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel Maria's not an asset to the abbey.
I'd like to say a word on her behalf. Then say it, Sister Margareta. Maria makes me laugh.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria?
Of liberty, Jibbit,
A will-o'-the-wisp.
A clown. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her say and listen to all you say? How do you keep away upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand? When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus, that me muse, and I never know exactly where I am.
unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling,
She's a demon.
she's a lamb.
She'll pester any pest, drive a hornet from his nest.
She could throw a whirling dervish out of world.
She is gentle, she is wild, she's a riddle, she's a child,
She's a hate.
she's an angel, she's a girl.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria?
A flippity gibbet,
A will-o'-the-wisp, a clown. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand.
But how do you make her say and listen to all you say? How do you keep away from the sun?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your about Maria.
Now, my daughters, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all. Sit down, Maria. I'd like to talk to you.
Yes, Reverend Mother. About last night. I was on my knees most of the night because I'd been late. And after you've been so kind in giving me permission to leave.
Maria, it wasn't about your being late.
Oh, I must have woken half the abbey by the time Sister Margareta heard me and opened the gate.
Maria, very few of us were sleeping. We could only think that you had lost your way and to be lost at night on that mountain.
Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It's that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them sing on the way to Vespers. Many times I'd climb up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that leads me to a different transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's only here in the abbey that we have a rule about singing.
And that's the hardest one for me to follow. Sister Margareta is always reminding me, but too late, after I've started singing.
And the other day, when you were singing at the top of your voice in the garden,
Mother, it's that kind of song.
when I came to the window, you saw me and you stopped.
Yes, that's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind, too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song as a child, but I can't quite remember. Please.
High on a hill was a lonely goatherd, lady, or lady, or lady, boo. Loud was the voice of the lone lay-o-lay-o-loo. Folks in the town that was quite promote her, lay-o-lay-o-lay-o. Lusty and clear from the goatherd's throat, her lay-o-lay-o-loo. Oh, ho, lay-o-lay-o, oh, ho, lay-o-lay, oh, ho, lay-o-lay-o, lay-o-lay-o-lay.
One little girl in a pale pink coat, her
Lay-o-lay-o-lay-o.
she will get to the lonely goat, her
Lay-o-lay-o-loo.
soon her mamma with a gleaming goat, her
Lay-o-lay-o-lay-o.
what a duet for a girl and a goat, her
Lay-o-lay-o-loo. Oh, ho, lay-o-lay-o, oh, ho, lay-o-lay, oh, ho, lay-o-lay-o, lay-o-lay-o-lay. Happy holiday, lady-o-lay-lay-o, oh, lady-o-lay-lay-lay-o. Soon the duet will become a trio. Your lay, your We were both singing at the top of our voices.
You're right, it's that kind of song.
And singing always makes me feel better. Mother, where did you learn that song?
I grew up in the mountains myself. I used to sing that song as a girl. Maria, despite what you saw of the Abbey walls, you weren't prepared for the way we live here. Were you?
No. But I pray and I try.
Maria, what's the most important lesson you've learned while you've been here?
Well, to learn the will of God and to do it.
Even if it is hard to accept?
Even then.
Maria, the dress you wore when you came to us, is it still in the robing room?
Why, no. Sister Margaretta says when we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor. Why do you ask?
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave here? Oh no, Mother, please don't make me!
For a while only, Maria.
Mother, this is what I want. This is my life.
Perhaps when you go out into the world, for a time you can come back and know what we expect, and that we do expect it.
Mother, I know what you expect and I'll do it. I promise.
Maria.
If it is the will of God, where am I to go?
There's a family of 7 children. You like children, you're very good with them. They need a governess until September.
Till September.
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was given the Maria Theresa Medal for bravery in the Adriatic by the Emperor.
Captain in the Navy. Mother, he'll be very strict.
Maria, you're not being sent to his battleship. Bless you, my child.
Mother, have I your permission to sing?
Yes, my daughter.
What will this day be like? I wonder. What will my future be? I wonder. It could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. My heart should be wildly rejoicing. Oh, what's the matter with me? I've always longed for adventure, to do the things I never did. Now here I am facing adventure, and why am I so scared? A captain with 7 children, what's so fearsome about that? Oh, I must stop these doubts, all these worries. If I don't, I just know I'll turn back. I must dream of the things I am seeking. I am seeking the courage I lack. The courage to serve them with reliance. Face my mistakes without defiance. Show them I'm worthy, and while I show them, I'll show me.
she doesn't hear, sir.
Sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Do you know why the last governess left?
Who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
Why? Was Louisa playing her tricks again, putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh?
She's coming from Nonberg Avenue with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. The phone call, was it for me?
No, it was for Franz. But before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna, a Frau Schrader. I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. Oh. I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just two. Herr Detweiler and
Herr Detweiler.
Frau Schrader.
Wanted me on the telephone.
It was the post office. They've got a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. That gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
With that scatterbrain boy delivering telegrams?
That's one thing people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He didn't whistle for us when his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of a ship again.
I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosons always whistle for us.
But I was in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have made a fortune.
Why don't you wait?
I am Captain Von Trapp. You are Fraulein...
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fraulein, as to your duties here, would you mind stepping over here? Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
Well, I don't have another dress. When we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
And what about this one?
Well, the poor didn't want this one.
And this is what you call a worldly dress.
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made another, but I didn't have time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. See to it that you give the material today, if possible. Now, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. We'll see how far they have progressed in their studies, and you'll carry on from there. Each morning they will be spent in the classroom, and each afternoon they march. You will see at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir!
This is your new Fraulein, Fraulein Maria. As I sound your signal, step forward and repeat your name. You, Fraulein, will listen and learn their signals so that you can call them when you want them.
Lisa! Friedrich!
Louisa.
Kurt!
Brigitte! Martha!
And that is Gretel.
Pardon me, Reverend Captain. What I mean to say is, I won't need to whistle for them. I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. They've been taught to come only when they hear the signal. And when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
No, you won't have to trouble, sir. I could never answer to a whistle.
That is nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle, and I'll show you.
Yes, sir?
This is my orderly, my butler, Fraulein Maria.
Yes, sir.
That is the executive officer, Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper. Fraulein Maria, please be sure that our room is ready.
Yes, sir.
I'm leaving you with the children. You are in charge.
Pardon me, sir. You didn't tell me how I should address you.
You will call me Captain.
Oh, thank you, Captain. I forgot to return your whistle. Captain. I won't be needing it. Captain. Well, now that it's just us, can you tell me your names again? You are...
I'm Lisa. I'm 16 years old and I don't need governess.
Well, thank you for telling me. We'll be just friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14 and I'm a boy.
Boy, why, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are. Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa, and you're smart. I'm 10, and I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
You mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost.
That's a nice age to be. 11, almost.
I'm Marta. I'm going to be 8 on Tuesday and I want a pink parasol.
Pink's my favorite color, too. You must be Gretel. Can I tell you something? I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you have to do is to follow to mind your own
No,
business.
Lisa, don't.
I like her.
What's in here?
My guitar.
What did you bring this for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, at least I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
when you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, la, sol, la, ti. Come. I'll make it easier for you. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. But a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Oh, oh, oh. A deer, a female deer.
Ray.
A drop of golden sun.
Me.
A name I call myself. Fall. A long, long way to run. So I need a pulling thread. A note to follow. So tea, a drink of jam and bread. That will bring us back to dough. A deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So I need a pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So done.
Is that what you call a song? Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on?
No. Do, re, mi, fa, sol are only the tools we use to make a song. Once you have these notes in your head, you can sing a million different tunes by mixing them up.
How?
Like this. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So, we put in words. One word for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Together. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Do, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a day, I call myself. Fa, nothing to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do.
Ray,
Ray, do, do,
so,
me,
Ray,
me,
so, Ray,
fo, me,
Ray,
fo, me, you can anything. Go, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name, I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, a needle pulling thread, a note to follow. So, a note to follow. See, a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to do. That will bring us back to do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do.
Good night, Ralph.
Liesel.
Yes?
You have to say goodnight this early just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Well, I have a way of knowing things.
You're wonderful.
Not really.
You see, yes you are. How did you know 2 nights ago you'd be here with a telegram for Franz?
Well, every night of this year, he always gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Ralph, you can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
Well, I could come here by mistake with the telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's staying with the Gauleiter. Don't tell anyone. No one's supposed to know. Especially your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't. They're getting ready to... Well, let's just hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Don't worry about father. He's decorated for bravery.
Well, your father's not the one I worry about. It's his daughter.
Me? Why?
Liesel, how old are you?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the lights on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on.
To write on.
You are 16, going on 17, baby. It's time to think. Better be where we can be. Be careful, baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager and lads and rude-ways cats will offer you food you.
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm naive. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I'll believe. I am 16, going on 17, innocent as a rose. Bachelor dandies, drinkers of brandies, what do I know of those? Totally unprepared am I to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken. I need someone older and wiser telling me what to do. You are 17, going on 18. I'll depend on you. Fräulein Maria, it's Frau Schmidt.
I'm getting ready for bed.
The captain is going to Vienna tomorrow. I have the material he ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, how nice of him. Even before it's made, this is the prettiest dress I've ever had. I hope he likes it because I want to ask him for more material.
More?
Oh, not for me, for the children, for play clothes.
Von Trapp children never play. The captain doesn't like them getting dirty.
But they're children. They must. Think of all the rocks and caves
The
and...
captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Yes. Thank you.
There will be new curtains for the window. They'll be hung tomorrow.
But these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away for long?
I don't know. Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governess just because they want to see their father.
He must want to see them too.
Since his wife died, they remind him much of her. You can put that away. You won't be needing it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music.
You won't have music?
And he used to love music. There used to be wonderful evenings here where his wife would sing, and he would play guitar or violin. But now he's shut that all out of his life.
So that's why he is the way he is. But to not have music, that's wrong for him and for the children.
It will all work out. The captain may marry again before the summer is over.
That would change everything. The children would have a mother again.
It's going to rain. You'd better close your window.
Dear God, I know now you have sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and prepare them to win her love so she will never want them to leave her. And I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless the captain, God bless Liesel, Friedrich, Brigitte, Louisa, Marta, and little Gretel. Oh, I forgot the other boy's name. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. God bless Mother Abbess and Sister Margaretta and everybody at Nonberg Abbey. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I am her friend. Help her to tell me what she has been up to.
Are you going to tell me?
Help me to be understanding so that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost, amen.
I was out taking a walk, and somebody locked the doors earlier than usual, and I didn't want to wake everyone up. So when I saw your window open, you're not going to tell Father, are you?
Liesel, did you climb the trellis all the way up here?
That's how we always used to get in this room to play tricks on the governess. Louisa can climb with a toad in her hand.
Liesel, were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we wash that dress out tonight, nobody will notice it tomorrow. Then this can be between just you and me. Here, put this on. Go hang your dress up over there. Come back, sit on my bed, and we'll have a little talk.
I told you today I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, Gretel, it's you. You aren't afraid, are you? Not of a little thunder. Here, sit with me. Now all we have to do is wait for the others.
They're asleep. They're not scared. Wait for me!
Oh, really? Look. Come, all of you, on the bed. Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
We won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys weren't scared too, were you?
No. We just wanted to make sure that you weren't scared.
Was this your idea, Friedrich?
No, it was Kurt's.
Oh, that's the name I forgot. God bless Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers back.
I wish you don't answer so bad.
Maybe if we sing loud enough, we won't be able to hear the thunder. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
The raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens,
Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens,
brown paper packages tied up with strings.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes,
Silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things.
Franz, did you tell her Detweiler we're having coffee out here?
Yes, he's still on the telephone.
Brush Raider.
Oh, thank you.
No sign of the children, Franz.
No, not yet, sir.
Georg, those mountains. They're magnificent.
Yes. They're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. And look, that green stretch of woods over there when the wind moves through it. It's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
It's not a village, that's a town.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. You know, somewhere in you, there's a fascinating man. And occasionally, I catch a glimpse of it. And when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
You know, I'm beginning to understand you a little better now that I see you here. You're a little like those mountains, except that you keep on moving. How can you stand to be away from this place as long as you are?
Maybe I've been searching for a reason to come back here to stay.
Georg, I like it here very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I know he's desperate about getting singers for the Carlsberg Festival, but you like it here.
Well, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is. And I'm president.
You, president of a corporation.
Well, after all, I managed Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
I can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Well, of course. I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, sir. Herr Detweiler would like his coffee now.
While he's telephoning?
He's just finished.
I'm sorry I'm so late.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the Karlsberg Festival? The finest choral group in all of Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. Up to now, all I have is a basso who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always come up with such a great festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is never start out looking for the people you wind up getting? That's why I've been telephoning Rome, Paris, Stockholm, London.
On Georg's telephone?
How else could I afford it? Why am I up here?
I hoped it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. I have no reason not to like you. You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Max!
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
Yes, that's our abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I'll visit all the towns and listen to their Zegerboons, quartets, and choirs.
You'll be back from meals, won't you?
Of course. It was a town just about this size. Watchmen, where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival, toured all around the world, became very famous.
Oh, yes. Whatever became of them?
By the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there, Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. You know, Georg, while I'm here, why don't you throw dinner for me? Nothing much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today it's difficult to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
This isn't a good time to be making enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
Well, you're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to welcome you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional slight because they haven't met me yet.
Forgive me. I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. Well, he hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
It's simple. It's money.
Money.
You're rich, he's rich.
In all the famous love affairs, the lovers have to struggle. In garret rooms away upstairs, the lovers starve and snuggle. They're famous for misfortune, which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers who are very rich, you very seldom hear of.
Not a sign of them anywhere.
No little shack do you share with me. We do not flee from the mortgagee. Nary a care in the world have we.
How can love survive?
You're fond of bonds and you own a lot. I have a plane and a diesel yacht.
Plenty of nothing you haven't got. How can love survive?
No night for us on the top of a bus in the face of the freezing breezes.
You reach your goals in your comfy old Rolls or in one of your Mercedeses.
Far, very far off the beam are we, quaint and bizarre as a team are we. 2 millionaires with a dream are we, but we'll keep romance alive. 2 millionaires with a dream are we, we'll make our love survive. No little cold water flat have we, warmed by the glow of insolvency.
Off to your necks in security. How can love survive?
How can I show what I feel for you? I cannot go out and steal for you. I cannot die like a meal for you. How can love survive?
You millionaires with financial affairs are too busy for simple pleasure. When you are poor, it is to draw the more, for the moral the poor have pleasure.
Caught in our gold-plated chains are we, lost in our wealthy domains are we, trapped by our capital gains are we, but we'll keep romance alive.
Trapped by your capital gains are you. You'll make our love
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I didn't. Hi,
Who are you?
I was talking to Herr Detweiler.
I'm Herr Detweiler.
You've delivered your telegram, now get out.
Georg, he's just a boy.
I'm an Austrian and I will not be hired.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character, for if you did, I'm certain I'd hate you.
You couldn't hate me, I'm too lovable.
Herr Detweiler, there's a call for you. It's from...
I'll take it.
Captain, you're back!
Straight line. Get cleaned up. Get into uniform and report back here. At once! Fraulein, where did they get these abominations? From out of a nightmare?
No, out of curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. They had plenty of wear left on them.
Just a moment. Do you mean to say that the people of the neighborhood have seen my children walking around wearing old curtains?
Yes, they've become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
I know you're told, but you've got to hear from someone. You're not here long enough to know them.
I said I don't want to hear.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her as such, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Friedrich is shy. He's afraid to be himself. He needs you. He needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Regina could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you got to know her, because she notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. Kurt is sensitive. He's easily hurt, and you ignore him. You brush him aside the way you do all of them. I haven't finished yet! Louisa just wants to have a good time. You've just got to let her have a good time. Marta, I don't know about yet, but somebody's got to find out about her. And little Gretel, she just wants to be loved. Captain, love Gretel, love all of them. They need you!
Stop! Stop it. You will pack your things and report back to the Abbey as soon as you can.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Well, not in the way I said them.
After you've gone, there'll be... What's that?
Singing.
Singing. Who is singing?
Your children.
My children. Singing.
I thought it would be nice. They sang for Frau Schrader when they met her.
Georg, you must hear.
Every song it is. My heart wants to beat like the wings of a bird that fly from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to fly like the child that flies from the church on the breeze.
Why go to the hill when my heart is lonely? I know I will hear what I've heard. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
Georg, how come you never told me how enchanting your children are?
Children, I'd like to have you show Frau Schrader the garden.
Yes, show me the gardens. I want to see everything. And with you too. I don't know any of your names yet, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure we'll get them straight for a long time.
I'm Marta. No, she's not. I'm Marta. She's Louisa.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting for you to know them. They want so much for you to know them. After I've gone.
No. I want you to stay.
If I can be of any help.
You've helped already. You've brought music back into my home. I had forgotten. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night like a lark that is learning to play.
My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more. Great, a drum will run.
I've come to congratulate you.
Thank you.
The captain was really moved.
I had hoped you would be pleased. He's asked me to stay on with the children
Oh, you're staying on.
until September.
September?
Then I return to the Abbey.
The Abbey?
I'm going to be a nun.
Oh, how nice.
Well,
When you get back to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
right. Now you must do that to all the guests. Come along, children. The party's started.
Frostbit, will you fix my bowl? We never partied at our house before.
There used to be lots of parties here.
Yes, I remember Frederick and I used to sneak out and watch them from the top of the stairs.
I remember the music.
Once your father brought a gypsy orchestra all the way from Budapest.
Yes, they wore red coats.
Go ahead, children. Mind your manners. Come along.
I remember beautiful ladies dancing and everybody laughing.
There was one lady, the most beautiful of all of them. I think she was here all the time.
Yes, Brigitte.
We danced on the other guests are dancing.
Yes, of course. Do you remember what Fraulein Maria told us?
You have German blood, haven't you?
Not a German, I'm an Austrian.
There's going to be Anschluss, I warn you. And everyone like you. It's like what's for our.
It is much more pleasant on the terrace. Elberfeld, it's very nice to have you and the Baroness here again.
Frau Schrader's charming, Theodore.
I hope she isn't ill.
Oh no, just a headache. I was on my way up to see her. We'll find you on the terrace. Thank you, Franz.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Oh, Father, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
Excuse me. Frau Schrader wanted me to let you know that she'll be joining you in a few minutes.
Thank you. You might see whether she would like this glass of brandy.
Kurt, I haven't danced the Landler since I was a little girl.
Show me.
No, I
It's
really
a left
don't.
hand behind the back, right?
Yes, yes. But first, the boy and the girl, they meet.
Yes.
And then they go for a little stroll. And back? Yes. Now step together. Gentle, Kurt.
Foot, 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 foot.
Now, little window.
No, Kurt, that's all wrong. Let me show you. Forward line.
I don't remember anymore.
Well, Kurt, that's the way it's done.
You know, your face is all red.
I guess I'm not used to dancing.
Well, hello there.
Good evening, Frau Schrader. I hope you're feeling better, Frau Schrader.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Kurt? Hello, Uncle Max. We're having a party.
Good. Be sure to tell your father it's sure to be a success. I'm here.
Max!
Elsa, without a doubt, you're the most beautiful corporation president.
Wait, thank you, Max.
Max, you're back, and as usual, just in time for dinner.
Georg, did you think you could throw a gala without me?
Oh dear, now we have an odd man.
A little odd, but charming.
Liesel, run in that judgment to set 2 more places, and I want to see Fraulein Maria.
2 places?
We need another woman.
Who? Liesel?
No, she's much too young. I was going to ask Fraulein Maria.
Georg, you can't be serious.
But of course.
I mean, I don't care, but you can ask your friends to dine with Maria.
And why not?
Elsa, tell them why.
Max, can you get changed in a hurry?
Yes, Max, we can use you tonight.
Schrader, they're talking about you out there.
Come on, Georg. I've been dodging these people for an hour.
Brigida, do you know where your father is?
Good evening, Fraulein Maria.
Herr Detweiler. It's nice to see you again.
Yes, you're going to.
I knew it all along. Frau Schrader didn't have a headache. She wanted to get out of the party. She was faking.
Now, Brigida, you shouldn't say things that you don't know are true.
But I do know. I heard her say to Father that she'd been dodging these people.
That doesn't mean that she didn't have a headache. Brigida, it's very important that your children like Frau Schrader.
Oh, I like her all right. Why is it so important?
Well, I think she's going to be your new mother.
Oh, Fräulein, Father's never gonna marry her. Why, he couldn't.
Why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Now, Brigida, that's just the kind of thing.
I know that.
No, Brigida.
Remember the other night when we were all sitting on the floor singing that Edelweiss song he taught us? After we finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He stopped singing to look at you. And when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds.
No, Brigida, no.
And the way you were looking at him just now where you were dancing, you're in love with him too.
One more dance, Gretel, and then to bed. Oh, Fraulein Maria, you won't be having dinner with the children tonight. You'll be having dinner down here with us. Oh yes, it's all been arranged. You'll have to hurry. You'll have to change. Oh, Maria, wear the dress you wore the other night when we were all singing. It was lovely, soft and white.
Shall I announce dinner, sir?
Oh no, not yet. I wanted the children to say goodnight. Georg, I wanted the children to say goodnight like they did last night.
No, Elsa, not here.
Oh, please, Georg, the way they did it for me. It was so sweet.
In front of strangers.
Please, Georg, for me.
Presto changeo.
Max, you're just in time. Children, now.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretful
Dinner is served.
Elsa, they're extraordinary.
Fraulein Maria taught them to do it.
To think I've been looking all over Austria and I find it here.
Wait a minute, Max.
7 children in one family?
Max, Georg didn't even want them to perform tonight in front of the guests. I had to persuade him.
Ah, so you have influence.
Max?
Elsa, you must talk to him. It would be a direct reflection on Austria. And it wouldn't do me any harm.
Into the rowing room. Bless you, my daughter. Maria's asked to see you. I know it's taken her a long time. I waited until she wanted to see me. It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too. Why did they send her back? Do you know? She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except in prayer. I shall see her. Maria? This must have been a trying experience for you. It was, Reverend Mother. Has it taught you anything? I've learned that I never want to leave these walls again. Maria, why did they send you back to us? They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going, without saying goodbye. Sit down, Maria. Maria, what happened? Why did you do this? I was frightened. Frightened? I was confused. I had never felt that way before. I knew that here I would be away from it, that here I would be safe. Maria, our walls aren't to be made as an escape. What is it you can't face? I can't face him! Thank you, Sister Margaret. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp? I don't know. Tell me about it, my child. Brigitte said that I was, and that her father was in love with me, and then there he was. We were both looking at each other, and I could hardly breathe. Then I knew that I couldn't stay. But you do like him. Oh, yes. Did you let him see how you felt? If I did, I didn't know that I did. That's what's been torturing me. I was there on God's errand to have asked for the captain's love. Would have been wrong. I don't know, Mother. I do know this. I am ready at this very moment to take the vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity. Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. The first time we talked together, you told me you remembered your father and mother before they died. Do you remember? Were they happy? Oh, yes, Mother. They were very happy. Maria, you were born of their happiness, of their love, and you have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love? I've pledged my life to God's service. I've pledged my life to God. Maria, if you love this man, it does not mean that you love God less. You must find out. You must go back. Oh, Mother, please don't make me. Let me stay here. Maria, these walls were not made to shut out our problems. You have to find the life you were born to live. How do I find it? Look for it. Climb every mountain.
Now, imagine you're singing in a big concert hall.
What concert hall, Max?
Any concert hall. The Kalksburg Concert Hall. But a concert hall full of people. Now, Gretel, why aren't you singing loudly?
I've got a sore finger.
Mwah. There. Now you can sing loudly for Uncle Max. You sang so beautifully with such spirit at the party. Now, let's try again. Come on. They wanted to sing for me, the darlings. Except they're no good.
We need Fraulein Maria.
We do not need Fraulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But Georg, I've had experience with choirs, quartets, glee clubs.
Max, please. Now, what would you like to sing? Do, a deer, a female deer.
Well, Fraulein Maria always
Not to
starts-
mention Fraulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
That's exactly what I need. Is anyone using the car?
Now, what are you going to sing?
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
No, not that. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fraulein Maria?
No, only the one she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed.
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to leave without even saying goodbye.
Is Fraulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we've ever had.
I'm not going to have another governess.
Good.
I'm not sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother, Frau Schrader?
Yes, it was all settled last night. I'm very happy. Well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
Remember that song Fraulein Maria sang when she wanted to feel better?
Yes. All right, let's try it. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright colored castles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Why would I feel better? Rose and white dresses with blue satin sashes,
Snowflakes that stay on my nose and my lashes, silver like winters and melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and I don't feel so
Children, I've missed you so very much. I need to see your father right away.
I'll find it.
I'll go with you. How's your finger?
You remember?
Lisa, are you all right?
Yes, Fraulein, I'm all right.
Getting your telegrams lately?
No, Fraulein, I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Lisa, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. Oh, children, I have so very much to tell you.
We have a lot to tell you, too.
I guess the most important thing is Father is going to be married.
To Frau Schrader.
Are you sure?
Oh yes, he just told us. He told us himself.
I found him.
Lisa,
Louisa, Brigida, boys. Maria will be in the nursery. Come along.
you've come back.
Yes.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
I'm sorry. It was very wrong of me. Please forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask me. Besides, the reason no longer exists.
And you're back to stay?
Only until you can make arrangements for a new governess.
Oh no, the children have missed you very much. I've missed, everybody's missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were away.
But
We'll talk about it later. You go up to the children now. Maria, a new dress.
We have a new postulant.
I know that I'm right, Max. We'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Georg, sell this for Max and me, would you? How far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out that stone wall? That's the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue.
I know! That's what makes me furious. I hate to win without a fight.
Hey, Detweiler. While you were gone, you had a long-distance phone call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you'd know who it was.
Thank you, Franz. Now, Georg, what were we talking about?
Max, this is not the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if other people do?
Let's not start this up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer those calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have friends among them.
Naturally.
So you agree too?
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There's a man who was dying. They were reading him his last rites. They said, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And he said, "At this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you have any idea what would happen to your property?
To your children?
To those close to you? To Elsa? To me?
Well, what will you do if they come?
What anyone with any sense would do. Sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
And you think it will?
One thing's for sure, nothing that you do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against a shark you can a herring do.
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on their side, be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You won't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith and your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science? Crazy planet full of crazy people, somersaulting all around the sky. And every time it turns, another somersault, another day goes by. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it, no, you can't stop it even if you try. So I'm not going to worry, no, I'm not going to worry every time I see another day go by.
While somersaulting out of cockeyed inn, we make a cockeyed circle around the sun. And when we circle back to where we started from, another year has run. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it if the earth wants to circle around the sun. You're a fool if you worry, you're a fool if you worry over anything but little number one.
That's you
That's I,
And I.
and me, that all-absorbing character.
that fascinating creature.
That super special feature.
So every star and every whirling planet and every constellation in the sky revolve around the center of the universe, a lovely thing called I.
And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it, and I don't know, I cannot tell you why. As long as I'm living, just as long as I'm living, there'll be nothing else as wonderful as I.
one thing alone we can agree. Each one is important to himself, but you can't save yourself by giving up. And you don't outwit a lion by putting your head
Your call from Berlin, sir.
in the lion's mouth.
I'll call them later.
We might as well just talk to them now, Max.
Go! Go! Go!
Georg, I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
Not if you're willing to see things their way.
There's one thing that you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them.
Captain? Oh, I beg your pardon.
Maria! Georg, you didn't tell me that Fraulein Maria was going to be back. I'm delighted.
Captain, the children were wondering if they could have a holiday from their studies so we could all go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
Thank you. That will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you too happiness? Frau Schrader? Captain? The children told me you were going to be married.
Oh. Well, I'm afraid that the children were wrong. Georg, I've got to get packing if I'm to get back to Vienna in time.
If you feel you must, I'll tell Franz to have the car ready.
I can do that. Wie das same, Georg. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said the wrong thing.
You did say the wrong thing, but at the right time.
The children told me you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We just found that we couldn't go the same way. That door is shut now.
Sister Margareta says when God shuts the door...
I know. He opened the window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? What made you come back?
Mother Abbess says you have to look for your life.
Yes. And often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first. And one day, one night, all of a sudden, it stands before you.
Yes. Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. But somewhere in my wicked, miserable past, there must have been a moment of truth. For here you are standing there loving me, whether or not you should. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
Maria, your whole life will be different now. I'll take you wherever you want to go, give you anything you wish.
But I don't want to go anywhere. All I can wish for is right here.
For here you are standing there loving me, whether or not you should.
So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could.
So somewhere in my youth,
Or childhood,
I must have done something good.
Maria, is there someone I should go to ask your permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the
The
children?
children.
Mother, may I have your permission to look at myself? I have a mirror. There in my suitcase.
Sister Bertha?
Sister Margaret.
I don't think she attempted in the lining.
Sister Bertha, the mirror!
Mother, I look.
Don't be vague, my child. Let me say it for you. You are indeed beautiful.
Children, come look. The Karlsberg Festival, 1938. And here are your names: Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Marta, and Gretel.
Why am I always last?
Because you're the youngest.
Now listen, I'm depending on you, day after tomorrow. Have the children ready at 11 o'clock. That is when the bus will arrive to pick them up and take...
Keep quiet. When is Captain Montrap returning?
Who knows when a man is on his honeymoon?
These are not times for joking. It's been 4 days since the Anschluss, and this is the only house in the province that is not flying a flag with the Reich.
Do you mean the flag with the black spider on it?
Brigitte.
Do you permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was third secretary. Now I am first.
Well, good. Then you will order them to fly the flag.
Captain Montrap wouldn't. I mean, I can only take my orders from Captain Montrap.
You will take your orders from us. And so will Captain. Hi!
everybody's cross these days.
Is Father going to be in trouble?
Now, he doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to get along with everyone. Now, have the children ready at 11 o'clock.
Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to be all right with Father?
He'll be pleased and proud.
Liesl, do you think so?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No.
Have the children ready at 11 o'clock.
Fraulein Liesl, see what I have here?
That's Father's luggage.
Yes, they've returned.
I'm sure they have a lot to tell us about their trip, so let's not rush and tell them anything about our concert.
Max, it's good you're here. There's much I want to know.
Children, we've missed you so very much.
What did you miss the most?
We missed all that noise you make in the morning.
That noise you make telling each other to be quiet. We must climb upstairs and say goodnight to you.
We missed hearing you sing.
Oh, you came just in time to hear us sing. Look, Father, we're singing the Kongsberg Festival Friday night.
I see that. Max, are you responsible for this?
Georg, I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
You cannot talk your way out of this one, Max.
Presents!
Presents. Now, Georg, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was lucky to have even been able to enter them at all. They'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family?
Not my family.
But the committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max? What did they say?
You've never heard such praise.
Georg, did you hear?
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make people happy...
And the festival, people come from all around the world.
It is out of the question.
Georg, this is important to Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the Anschluss happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful to these swine.
Now, Maria, you must talk to him. I admire the way he feels, but he has got to compromise with these people.
No, Max.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be any less than what he is.
Fine. If you won't talk to him, I will. If those children don't perform in that festival, why, it'd be a reflection on Austria. And it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria! I've always known you loved his children. Now I know you love Father.
I do, Liesl. I love him very much.
How can you be sure?
I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to spend my love. A bell is no bell till you ring it. A song is no song till you sing it. And love in your heart wasn't put there to stay. Love isn't love till you give it away. When you're 16, going on 17, waiting for life to start. Somebody kind who touches your mind will suddenly touch your heart.
When that happens, after it happens, nothing is quite the same. Somehow you know you'll jump up and go if ever he calls your name.
Gone are your old ideas of life, the old ideas grow dim. Lo and behold, you're someone's wife, and you belong with him. You may think this kind of adventure never may come to you. Darling, 16
mother, my new mother.
Ralph, it's nice to meet you finally.
I have a telegram from Captain Von Trapp.
Why don't you stay here with Liesel and I'll bring it to him?
I'm under orders to make sure that he gets it.
I think you can trust me to be...
I have my orders.
Silly, they're married.
Oh, Franz, this telegram is to be delivered into the hands of Captain Von Trapp. Make sure he gets it. Heil!
Rolf! Even Franz?
Yes, even Franz. Even me. Even everybody in Nonrid except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knows who's good for him, hook him over to the right side.
Ralph, don't talk like that.
And if he doesn't, he better get out of the country. There are bad things that happen to a good man like that today. He better get out quick. Cry all you want, but just remember what I told you before it's too late. And you remember too.
Liesel, don't cry.
How can you turn on father this way?
Liesel, maybe he wasn't threatening your father. Maybe he was warning him.
Liesel,
What is it, Georg?
I didn't think I would have to face a decision this soon. Berlin is offering me a commission in their navy.
Well, Georg?
I can't just brush this aside. I admit it would be nice to have a ship under me again. What I mean is, it'd be a relief to know that you and the children are safe. But it also means, please, Maria, help me.
Georg, whatever you decide, will be my decision.
Thank you. No, I can't do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria right away.
We'll have to leave tonight. Now!
Not without my family. We can't just pick up and leave. They'll be watching us now. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time.
Sir, Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. They didn't give us time.
We'll have to make time.
I'll bring him in. We must be careful.
What's going on? Stormtroopers everywhere. This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Max, stay here with Georg.
This way, Admiral. We can talk in here. Admiral von Schreiber, may I present Herr Detweiler? Max, I think you know Frau Zeller. Would you care to sit down?
We are here on business.
A telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I have just received it. I've been away. I've only been home half an hour.
He was on his honeymoon, sir.
Oh, congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
In our Navy, we hold you in very high regard.
It's good to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind, your record in the war is very well remembered by us, Captain. That explains why I am here. Having had no response to our telegram, the High Command has sent me in person.
I've had no time to consider.
And I am here to present you with your commission.
I'm deeply conscious of
And
the
your
honor,
orders
sir.
are to report immediately to the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately? I'm afraid that just won't do for you, Georg.
Admiral von Schreiber, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp. Admiral.
Madame?
What I mean is, sir, we're all singing in the Cultburg Festival this Friday night. See here, in the program, the Von Trapp family singers. We were just about to rehearse.
It was arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
Friday night. This is Wednesday. That is only a matter of 2 days.
It might be possible.
You could report to the naval base by Monday.
Admiral!
Do you have a telephone I could use?
This way, Admiral. And if adding the weight of my voice helps to make your decision any clearer.
It gives here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers, and I'm the head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe, Captain Von Trapp, you sing in a concert.
You may believe what you choose, Frau Zeller.
It doesn't get hear what they're going to sing. What are you going to sing, Captain?
It is your privilege to come to the concert and hear us.
I would like to hear you sing now. Sing what you're going to sing in the concert. Sing!
Liesel, can you give us a dough?
lady-yodeloo. Folks in a town that was quite remote heard.
Hee-hoo, lusty and clear from the goat herd's throat herd.
Lady-yodeloo.
A prince on a bridge at the castle moat heard, lady yodelay, and on a road with a load to tote heard, lady yodeloo. And in the midst of a travelled toad heard, lady yodelay, and drinking beer with the foam of float heard, lady yodeloo. Oh, ho, lady yodelay, oh, oh, ho, lady yodelay, oh, ho, lady yodelay, oh, lady yodelay, oh, lady. One little girl in a pale pink goat herd, lady yodelay, she awoke to the lonely goat herd, lady yodelay. Soon her mama out with a gleaming goat herd, lady yodelay. What a day went for a girl and a goat herd, lady yodelay. Oh, oh, lady yodelay, oh, oh, lady yodelay, oh, lady yodelay, oh, lady yodelay, oh, lady. Happy old lady, old lady, oh, lady, old lady, oh. Soon her life will become much real, lady, oh, lady, Happy lady, oh, lady, oh, lady, oh, lady, oh. Soon her life will become much real, lady, oh, lady, oh, lady, oh,
I may not be seeing you for a very long time. I would like to sing for you a love song. I know that you all share this love, and I pray that you never let it die. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you.
Small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to
Meet me, blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Just a moment. I have an announcement that concerns you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the conclusion of our festival. Except, of course, we don't know what the conclusion is going to be. Our judges are putting their heads together to arrive at a decision, and while we wait, I believe that there should be an encore. It seems this may be the last opportunity the Von Trapp family have to sing together for a long, long time. I have just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately following the concert to report to his naval base for the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort Captain straight from this festival hall to his naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, the family Von Trapp for the last time.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo.
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye.
To you.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
We hate you go and miss this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
We flit, we float, we flee, we fly.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
The sun has gone to bed and so must I. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just learned the decision of our distinguished judges. We will start with the third award. For this honor, we have named the Quartet of the Zangerbund of Erwagen. The second award has been given to Fraulein Schweiger, the first soloist of St. Agatha's Church in Murbach. And the first award, the highest musical honor in the Ostmark, goes to the Family Von Trapp. The Family Von Trapp. Family Von Trapp.
They're gone!
Play something!
Only 5 more rooms to search now. It shouldn't be long.
How many of them are there?
I counted 8 stormtroopers and their officer. Sister Margaretta, we did not know we would put the Abbey in this danger.
It is outrageous. This church has always been a sanctuary.
Not with this people. This is the third time they searched the Abbey. That's why we put you out here in the garden. They always search inside, never the outside.
Isn't this God's house?
Yes, darling.
We must all be very, very quiet. We'll let you know when they've gone.
After they've gone, can we go home?
No, darling, we have a long drive ahead of us.
Liesel, we must all stay very close together.
Lieutenant! There.
Rolf!
There's no one here, sir.
All right, come along.
Thank God.
They've gone.
Reverend Mother, we are very, very sorry we brought this on you.
We can never thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we'll start. We hit our car deep in the woods.
The car will do no good. They left the garden from the gate blocking the road.
I've been listening to the wireless. The roads are blocked. The road has been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there protecting me. Now they seem to have become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift up my eyes unto the hills from whence cometh my help.
Hayward, I know those mountains, like I know this garden. And so do you. And once we're over that mountain, we're in Switzerland.
For the children.
We can help our children.
Father, we can do it without your help.
You'll have help. For ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. And the mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing.